So we're back at Hockenheim. As we're going to be doing for this, we're going to be already. Looks like we're doing for just a little bit of default day. So looks like we cannot able to choose around sunsets over here. So I'm not going to be using around the top. And looks how I'm going to be seeing here right there as before. Even like this, as because we gone too straight and then last. Oh no. We just absolutely went things a little bit gone too far. So it looks like welcome to the Japanese sunset over here. It's not going to be taking around for a monster speeder garage. Is this not able to take all over to this place? And I might never going to be able to share that it won't be going to be something for a specially trying to do. What the hell is this guy just absolutely trying to steal my cars? So it looks like by using group 5 specials around the Hockenheimring, we're going to be using for a group 5 specials, doing like this in one condition, will be exactly how that we're going to be used to be. And this time we'll be about to use for a Jack Automotive and some other kinds of likely BMW first. If we're not going to be using for ourselves, we cannot able to do what it takes to be. So this guy was absolutely pretty out loud. We're just going to be one allowed for this one for allowance. Now I'm pretty sure that we're going to be using for a American one as well. So it looks like we're going to be using for only one thing as well. It's by going to be absolutely trying to use to the 935 first. The K3 is absolutely taking on the action to the first one kind of these ones as well. If this is not going to be absolutely very possible, then that is should be might able to cost for oversteers. I mean, there is no oversteer whatsoever. I'm just gonna be trying to do like this. It's gonna be causing for a huge understeers and lock of the brakes. And because of dude like I never able to say, and because of this game will never update for just a little bit longer. So all you have to do is gotta be fast, and that should might able to cause the tires might gonna be going understeer and lock onto the brakes. As this car is maybe absolutely hitting throughout for the 200 miles an hour. Unfortunately, it was absolutely trying to do that itself. And looks like we're safely downly into the side. And looks like I have to return back into the pits and change the time when it's absolutely pretty ready. It won't be gonna be trying to do what is absolutely for today. Before we gonna be switched to down, I might gonna be completing this lap with 935 K3 first. Before it won't be absolutely taking for just a little bit once. And because of this one, I'm probably not sure that this guy is going to be doing for our best lap. And it's not going to be taking for our really worst lap as GT4 cars as well. Now let's going to be using the PG Motorsport mode. I think we just absolutely need to be careful around for the inside of the second gear. So we're going to be taking for all the way up. And without further ado, I think we just absolutely made for a major hit for a mistake. Looks like we just started to get a little bit of gear 1 and switched up here to gear 2. We got 12 seconds behind after 2 laps of corner cutting. If this is absolutely going to be taking a little bit much worse. And absolutely up here, you can start braking over here. And because to do something kind of just a huge amount of lack of ABS as well. So and because to do a lack of ABS or something kind of for a locking brake system as well. So it looks like we're going to be hitting around for the gear 3. Start braking. And might be able to get almost for a corner cut as well. And taking for a little bit slow. If this wasn't able to get for a bad lap, whatever it is. And because of this one thing, that we're just going to be taking for a little bit for a third gear. And we just start braking for over here. And got 29 seconds off the coast. And because of this recently just tried to take a little bit slow down, I think we just absolutely going to be giving myself for a major problem inside of their cars, vehicles as well. In a vehicle like himself, we're going to be taking a little bit slow without everything just going to be taking a little bit corner cuts as well. Taking on a little bit outside, 1 minute and 30 seconds. And that was absolutely pretty gotta be worse. 1 minute and 33 seconds. And which is absolutely pretty insane worse. And which is absolutely too bad as well. That was gotta be really bad as well. It looks like I have to re-entry back into the pits. And it's time to change the weather that I have to do, like I say, looks like we're going to be changed into down as well. So we cannot able to use around for everything in sunset. Let's going to be changed into down, and let's jump out of the vehicle. What is absolutely going to be taking for very much long. It's absolutely pretty to start going to be looking up to the sunrise as well. And I'm pretty sure that is absolutely going to be teleportation to the garage. So let's take for a BMW as well. To take the BMW M3 Turbo as well. This is enabled for an M3 or M4 for just a little bit. It's an absolutely for the BMW E30. It's not an E30. It was an E26. What is some kind of this one of their cars? I'm gonna be using for the BMW M3, which is not for the very first time that I absolutely try to drive. And all of a sudden, I'm gonna be choosing around for the Slav cars for the first time. And looks like we just absolutely might able to turn on the headlights on. And it's time for the held up lap times. Has really got to be something a little bit kidding me for just a little bit. Now the first thing that I never mentioned that we're gonna be taking for us for into our lap times as well. In the BMW that I just get in, it sounds like pretty intensely like a V4 engine. So if it's going to be about to start against literally right now, and starting for our best lap times, we're going to be taking for our daily one thing as well. It looks like we're just absolutely taking for a start to brake. No locking for just a little bit once as well. I'm pretty sure that you think the lock on the brakes was absolutely not this time as well for just a little bit for going online. So if this is an absolutely for the ABS activated, it was absolutely pretty fine, but I make sure in this somewhere case that I must turn on the ABS into the 935 K3 Turbo. Now let's gonna be seeing inside of the onboard view. Yep, you can absolutely gonna be going inside of the onboard view, inside of the BMW M3. Let's do this for one time as we're gonna be using around for a PG Motorsport mode. If this is not going to be necessary about for the front wheels, there's absolutely controls about the rear wheels as well, not beyond the signs of the third gear. So if this is not going to be very possible, that should turn me out for just a little bit, and let's going to be blasted towards into some kind of fourth gear. So it looks like it's time to slow them down, and it won't be going to be very impossible as well. So if it's time to get all the way even more faster than I ever expected for just a little bit. Now, if this is absolutely ever expected by using the BMW M3, and because this is how that I'm going to be using the Slav cars for the first time, 1.1 seconds behind, we have to use for the fifth gear to just drop off for just a little bit for one time. Now we're going to be taking for a little bit of one straight into second, into first gear. Now it's going to be taking for a little bit of much, and that must be the anti-oversteer for a less amount of power as well. And this car got a less amount of horsepower, will be taking all the way down into its front, but the previous lap times wasn't able to do so as well, and because that was pretty scary over it for just a little bit, for just nothing's a little bit sure, okay? I think we're just going to be taking for just a little bit slow down. 0.4 seconds behind. If this is what absolutely used to be, or almost likely might be able to take around for its slow miniature like these things. If this is what absolutely going to be taking for around for slow down, I think the Porsche must be faster than the BMW. But I can't say throughout what is absolutely for the inside of the afternoon session. So it looks like we're just absolutely using for the second gear 1 minute and 31.8. That is really fast than I ever expected. For the BMW M2, for just a little bit I say. So if it does absolutely to take all the way around for this one, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And because it's pretty a little bit perfect about for some kind of driving around for Slav cars. It is more even a little bit faster. I have to return back into the pits. And because even though looks like we're just absolutely taking all the way back into the garage. And that is all for today that I have for just a little bit. And because of this one reason, that by using for a Group 5 special, it does not absolutely to take around here. So it is where that we're going to be end of this video literally right now. I pretty think this is gonna be taking for a very much longer. If you want to take about for itself, we're just gonna be using for the Moby Dick 935 or 936. Maybe sure to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And because of this only one thing, we're gonna be about to do and see what it's gonna be doing for a best lap time even next time, and that must be the interior inside of the right-handed as well. And because of this one reason, and it has a 4 manual transmission for just a little bit, for just only one thing. So thanks for watching in for only other sides of this one. And because of inside of this camera mode as well, and because of this hugely humongously cringe as well, and because due to something like extremely cringes, and because it's gonna be a little bit for once as well, I have to change back into some kind of a little bit one. And because of this something, that one reason, it won't be gonna be trying to do so as well. But maybe next time we're about to see that we're going to be using the Porsche 935 Moby Dick, as we just absolutely thanks for just only one, for its only one purpose as well. So thanks for watching, and about for BMW versus Porsche 935 K3, and I'm going to be see you into our next video, which will be Triple Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you guys even in all later. Over and out.